Hey guys, welcome to another Q&A. Today we'll continue doing the collection tour. You guys want to ask any questions and stuff, then feel free, whoever joins. Welcome to any questions. Got some things to show you. To start with. But since the Sonic the Hedgehog movie is quite fresh moment with a new digital release, let's show you this first item here. So here we have a Sonic the Hedgehog door hanger, or bedroom hanger, whatever you want to call it, and also a popcorn and drink dispenser holder as well, which is quite cool. Really nice little piece. I found this in Odeon, a cinema in Odeon in the UK. So this was the only cinema in the UK that I know of that was doing any Sonic the Hedgehog merchandise like this. So it's such a shame, really, but I managed to grab quite a few of these, so I've got a couple of them. Yeah. Over there. Okay, another little interesting item here to show everyone is a school idol project collaboration with Sonic the Hedgehog. So it's a little pillow. You could win these out of the UFO crane prize machines in Japan, Tokyo. Rather cool little piece. Quite nice piece. Another interesting little piece here. We have this is a Sonic the Hedgehog 1 Japanese comic, Volume 1. It's quite an awesome comic. I'll show you a few pages out of here. Yeah, we have a nice little piece of artwork there of Sonic and Robotnik together. Pretty cool. Pages there. It's a nice little comic. I do love the artwork here. It's really great. Especially the it looks like very menacing Eggman there. Pretty cool. And I love the facial expression there as well. It's quite awesome. Eggman's Eggamac there. Get a closer look at that. All his bad nicks and everything. Pretty cool. Got some great artwork there of Sonic showing off as usual. Pretty awesome. I probably will try and get a couple more of these comics that are quite nice. I do love the artwork on these. And I actually am quite a big fan of the comics as well, so especially the Fleetway comics. I love the expression there on Sonic's face. That's really funny. Really cheesy smile there. Okay, so that's the comic, guys. So I have two guests. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Got a lot of stuff to get through. If you want to see my main Q&A or Super Japanime video, tune in at 5 o'clock later on today at UK time. And I'll be showing you guys a lot more stuff. Now, this is a latest release from Japan. This is a Sega Prize Sonic plush, which is pretty cool. I think it came out in February time this year. It's quite a standard Joy, but it's like very resembles the Joy Polish plush. So it's the same features pretty much. Just the only thing that's majorly different is the tag, which is that really. Which, funny enough, I actually used that for my main icon on my YouTube channel and various other things like for this video as well. And that's pretty sweet plush. Not bad. Do love the quality, especially on the shoes there. Very standard but awesome plush. For any of you guys that have joined, feel free to ask me any questions or any particular items that you want me to show, and I'll get them out for you. I ain't got a problem with that. Got the awesome Sticker Bomb Sonic 60th Anniversary Go Sega plush. This is a really great plush. Quite a big head on it, you know, it's quite a massive big head. But I didn't really get the plush for its facial features or the size of it. I've got it for the design of the actual material here, the artwork of the plush. It's really unique, really great. You guys can get a good look at that. You can see what I mean. Got loads of characters on there. You've got Tails, Shadow, Sonic, Knuckles, Silver the Hedgehog. I believe Dr. Robotnik is around there somewhere. I think I'm just about to see him there. He's a bit hard to see. But no, this plush is really awesome. I got this from eBay. Cost me about $60 odd. It's quite expensive because I live in the UK, so shipping fees and everything else is quite extreme. So yeah, so that's the awesome Sticker Bomb Sonic plush. A couple of old style Sonic Hedgehog badges that I've got in my collection. I'll show you these guys, they're quite nice. This one is actually from Sega World in Bournemouth, UK, England, which not many people know about. Even though there's not any Sega World logo on there, it actually is from the Sega World in Bournemouth. So that's quite interesting piece. I have a couple of them actually. Here is another one. Quite a nice one. It's got their word attitude. Here we have an interesting pin badge. This is the Sega Fez pin badge. There's quite a few of these. Sega Fez is a Sonic Hedgehog Japanese event in Tokyo that happens twice a year, and you get the various merchandise from the stalls and whatnot. And these were one of the items you can get. There is different colours. I do have a few different type of colours. I think I've got about 4 or 5 of them, but I just thought they were really colourful, so I bought a couple to run up the collection, you know. Here's an interesting piece here. We have a Sega World Sydney, Australia Sonic Hedgehog sticker from the theme park in Australia, Sydney, but obviously it's closed down now, so that's a shame. But yeah, this is a little interesting piece. As you can see, guys, on my collection here, even though the camera's not fantastic, I do apologise. The I've got a few Sega World plushes, dotted around everywhere. You see one over here at the top shelf, little tiny ones. Yo, what's up? Nice for you to join us. Thank you. What else we got here? We've got loads to show you guys. But just to let you guys know, this is only a small one. I'm only doing a very small one here. And I'll be doing my main live feed at 5 o'clock UK time. So if anyone wants to join me then, that'll be awesome. But if not, enjoy this video. Welcome. Are you from Australia or London? I'm from London. I'm from the UK. I'm not from Australia. But yeah, I managed to get these different types of items here from different parts of the country, obviously, from eBay, various private sellers and whatnot. So anyway, right, what else we look at? Plenty of things to have a look at. So look at this item here. This is quite an interesting piece. This is a hygienic piece. This is a mask, a face mask for like beauty products. So this is called a glam glow mask. You can just see that there. Light's not fantastic here. I might have to turn the light on over there. But yeah, this is a very interesting piece. I managed to find this in one of my health and hygiene shops called Boots in the UK. It's quite known. So yeah, it's an interesting piece. It's just a face mask, really. You just pull it on and then you just get rid of it. Sort of one use, one time only sort of thing. This is quite an interesting piece. Now this little guy here is extremely heavy, but he is exceptionally unique and rare. Now this, believe it or not, came from a machine in a factory which produces the Burger King children's meal toys in the mid-90s, I believe. And yeah, this is one of the molds that created the plastic ones that you saw distributed around the stores in the UK, I guess, and other places that do Burger King. in different countries. So yeah, I found this on eBay. I got this for a great price, around £50, I believe I got it for. Got a question here. What are your thoughts on Tal's portrayal in Forces? When he took us insult to Adventure 1 and 2 character development. Right, okay. I can only answer this question partially because I actually never played Sonic Forces because I stopped playing Sonic games a very long time ago. Because quite frankly, even though I'm a Sonic fan and I've got all this collection here, the Sonic games, I'll be honest with you guys, they kind of sucked. And they, you know, I mean, I love Sonic Generations and Sonic Mania. They were fantastic games. A good shout out and nod to the retro gaming. But to be honest with you, Sonic Forces I've never played before, so I can't really answer that question, unfortunately. It's sort of, yeah, sorry about that. But obviously, I played Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I grew up with that. I got the Dreamcast on launch in the 90s. And my first game was Sonic Adventure 1 and Power Stone. And yeah, obviously they were fantastic games, so you don't really get games like that anymore these days. But yeah, thanks for your question. Right, yeah, so what else we got here? A very interesting piece. Turn it down a little bit before it gets too loud. Okay, this is a rather interesting piece. Hopefully you can see it on my rubbish camera. It is a very rare piece from the Sega World London Piccadilly theme park, Sega World London. You could purchase this in the Sega shop in the inside the theme park, and it's an indoor theme park, by the way. It had loads of rides on it. It's like a Sega park inside. It was really awesome, and yeah, it sold loads of merchandise like plushes and the usual stuff you get in theme parks and whatnot. And this little guy was one of the things you could buy. Now it's actually made out of metal, and it's a metal called pewter. Now, this is very extremely old and just takes so long. Oh yeah, you can't really see the base of it there. It's kind of, but it was made in England, obviously, where I'm from. But this is a really great little retro piece here that I've got in my collection. These are extremely rare to get hold of. Very hard to get hold of indeed. Got a fun. What's that? Ronald Jenkins sends me a little weird eye thing. Yeah, back at you. What else we're going to show you guys? Got a lot to show you. Have a look at this item over here. It's quite interesting. The old classic Sonic and Knuckles merchandise. What do you think is the best comparison to Sonic as a character and best comparison? As in overall, like from the games or from the movie? What do you think is? Well, the way I see it, various companies and shows and games have done their own interpretation of what Sonic is supposed to look like. I mean, you've got a perfect example here of what different looks of Sonic the Hedgehog is portrayed here. You've got the classic and you've got the modern version of Sonic. But the latest design is a Sonic the Hedgehog movie, right? I mean, I think that's a really great design, except for the when we all saw the original design for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. That was extremely horrible, and I was put off it straight away as soon as I saw that. Very bad. But thankfully they sorted it out, and things came together, and eventually, things turned out for the better. We got an awesome Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and I went to see it on the release in the UK, and I loved it. And I will get the physical copy of the game of the movie, I should say. Beg my pardon. When it comes out, whether it'll be on 4K or Blu-ray, I haven't decided yet, but I have got a 4K DVD player, so I shall probably get it on that, just so I can get the best picture out of it. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what they come up with next on the Sonic the Hedgehog movie 2. That's going to be an awesome thing to look at. All right. So yeah, thanks for the question. But I think, finishing off now on this question, I'd say the best interpretation of it is obviously from the old classic Sonic the Hedgehog games. like for example, this figure over here from Tomy. This is a great example of what Sonic should be like. And even though I've got no problem with modern Sonic or the Sonic the Hedgehog movie design, they're both fantastic designs. I'm personally a fan of the classic design, which is the old 90s retro style. You know, so that's just my opinion. So, another question. What I meant by was the last question for me is Spyro the Dragon. That's oh, okay. So you're referring to the age, which age group the game should be aimed at? Yeah, that's a very tricky question. I mean, people are different. People take things a lot differently than others. Some people might find too offensive, or maybe just too much for them, or it doesn't affect them at all. So everyone's different in that aspect. But I reckon, I mean, it's not the Hedgehog, guys. It is at the end of the day for kids. It's not really. I get it. I mean, some shows do for example, maybe have dark humor, for example, like dark storyline sometimes, especially the. Let me give you an example. The Sonic the Hedgehog Fleetway comics that were released in the UK in the 90s, those were quite gritty and serious. Whereas the Archie comic style of it from the US, that was a more of a light-hearted one. Obviously had a few little minor dark incidents there, like maybe a couple of deaths or something. But at the end of the day, there's two great differences there. It just depends which one you like more. And for me, well, I like all sorts, so I'm quite easygoing in that aspect. So yeah, but the age ratings, well, I think the guys know what they're doing. So yeah, what's that? Golden Skulls. So yeah, going back to this subject now, you've got the Sonic and Knuckles Sega Pro Cup. This was released in the UK in the 90s. Sonic was targeted at teens and young adults, especially back in the console wars. Yeah, definitely, I do agree with that. But doesn't mean to say anyone can't get involved in being a fan of Sonic. Like you said, you've got young adults and you've got teens. But don't get me wrong. Look, I grew up with Sonic, and I was like maybe 6 years old plus onwards, and I grew up with the entire gaming generation from Sonic 1 up until all the games that we played so far. So I would say I would give a range of possibly young I mean, like I said, everyone's different. Some kids are more sensitive than others, but me, I grew up with Sonic and I played Mario and everything and every other Resident Evil and all these other games when I was very young. And I started from 6 years old. I'm 30, 33, 34 this year, and I'm still a fan of Sonic. So to be honest with you, it's for everyone. Obviously, if you're a little child, you don't understand the full aspect of the whole thing, then that's obviously you're too young. But yeah. Oh yeah. This came out in the 90s, and yeah, in the UK, there's a magazine called Sega Pro, and I think this is one of the prizes you could win. So yeah, this is an awesome little throwback to the 90s. Great piece. Okay. Anyone a fan of Dr. Robotnik? I sure am. You can see this big guy here. I did a review on him recently. He is a good plush, very old plush from the 95, I believe, 97. Yeah, this guy came from Japan. He was a UFO catch machine prize, and he was, yeah, obviously I wasn't around at the time to win him, but I'm thankful that I've got him now in my collection because he is just fantastic. The quality is really great plush. I have the whole set, by the way. I did do a review on them recently, but they're dotted around everywhere. Well, I'll show you guys. I've got plenty here to show you. I mean, if you guys want to pick something out in particular that you want to have a look at, then feel free. Otherwise, I'm just going to grab some random stuff out. What about this guy here? I mean, to be honest with you, this guy, I wouldn't have got him. I think, like I said, I normally stick to majority Sonic the Hedgehog plushes, but this guy here was an exception, I guess. And there was actually a thing. I think I actually wanted the prototype more than this. This is the actual final version of the plush, but the prototype looked much better. I don't know if you guys have been aware of any of that, but there was a prototype being published on different various websites and whatnot, and it was showing a different completely plush to this. And to be honest with you guys, the original looked better than this. So I obviously bought the product, and when I got it, I was like, this looks kind of okay, a bit basic, not too bad. I don't really have many Sonic the Hedgehog Supersonic plushes, but except for the exception of the Supersonic Sonic the Fighters plush up there, which is the only decent one that I've got. This guy is the only other one I believe that I have, and he's okay. I mean, he's from Tomy. Tomy normally make great toys, but this guy is rather basic. I do like his quills, really cool. I've got some questions here now. Sonic the Hedgehog versus Shadow the Hedgehog. Sonic, hey, who the hell are you supposed to? Yeah, I mean, I'm a massive fan of Shadow the Hedgehog. I love him a lot. He is probably my third favourite character. Sonic being my first, and Dr. Eggman being my second, and Shadow being my third character. I really enjoyed his debut in Sonic Adventure 2, and even more when the game came out again on Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. That was a great game as well. So yeah, out of Sonic and Shadow, it's really hard to tell. They've had battles over the years, fan battles and whatnot, and obviously you got the official battle in SA2. But yeah, overall, I probably think Sonic would win because he's the main character. Even though I personally would choose Shadow, but I'm guessing Sonic would win in the long run. What else we got here? What are your thoughts on the YouTuber Sonic93 / Ruth, the one who made rants on a DeviantArt user called Akadel? I don't know anything about this DeviantArt user or YouTuber. I haven't met him per se, so I can't give a comment on that. So I don't know anything about him. I don't know any thoughts on him. Sonic93 Ruth. I'm not familiar with that person. Maybe I've just been living in a dark hole or something, but I'm not familiar with that person, I'm afraid. Sorry, OBD96. I no idea about that. I know what I'm going to show you guys. Something really special. Let's get him down here. Let's get the guy down here. Here he is. The Supersonic plush from Sonic the Fighters. He is awesome. He is expensive as well. You guys can manage to get hold of one of these bad boys. It cost me £1,000. I don't know what that is in dollars, maybe $1,200 or something, but this is a crazy plush to get hold of. I probably think it's more hard to get hold of than Soap Shoe Sonic because, yeah, I only saw him once on eBay or twice, and I managed to get him for a good price. Some say I paid too much, which is fair enough. Everyone's got their opinion. I think I paid personally too much, but I wanted him in my collection because he's one of the holy grails in Sonic Hedgehog collecting. So that is why I was after him, and I bought him, and I just took that plunge into my wallet, a little bit too deep, I think. And yeah, this is what I got out of it, and at least I can say he's fully tagged and in great condition, so I can't complain about that whatsoever. Right. Right, guys, that is it for my live stream. Thank you all for joining, who has joined. I will do a main one later on at 5 p.m. UK time. If you want to join me, that would be awesome. But if not, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate all your support and all the questions, especially from OBD. Cheers, mate. Thanks for joining, and all the others that have joined and watched also. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon later on. Take care.